In yesterday's class, we started learning what is multiplication of fractions, right? Today, we are going to continue with the multiplication of fractions, okay? Now, children, you can see I have already told you what is multiplication of fractions. Unlike addition and subtraction, it's not that fussy. Here, you are not supposed to take out the LCM. Here, you are going to simply find the product of their numerators and the product of their denominators. All right. For example, if you have two fractions a by b multiplied by c by d, what you will have? You will have a multiplied by c divided by b multiplied by d. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay. Remember, fractions having the same denominators are called as like fractions. Fractions having different denominators are called as unlike fractions. Now, the most important thing which where I feel you people are finding doubts and all is how to convert improper fractions to mixed fractions, because as I have told you that whenever in the answer your fraction is improper, you will have to convert it into mixed fractions to make it in a standard form, otherwise your marks would be deducted. What I have told you, divide both the fractions, you'll get a quotient, you'll get a remainder, you'll get a divisor, write in the form of q r by d. Just follow this cyclic pattern. All right. Similarly, many a times this happens that in the question you are given a thing like the question is a mixed fraction and you have to convert it into improper fraction. How will you do it? You will multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the numerator to it, and the denominator remains same. Here also a cycle is going to be formed. 3 multiplied by 4, 12. 12 plus 1 gives us 13. The answer remains 13 by 3. Is this clear, children? Because if you're not pro with it, if you still struggle with it, then even if you know all the tricks of addition and multiplication, you won't be able to do it properly. Okay. We have another question. Wait a minute. See, children, here we have another question. 4 1 by 8 multiplied by 2 10 by 11. Now, children, you can see here that 4 1 by 8 and 2 10 by 11, they both are mixed fractions. What have I told you? Whenever in question you have a mixed fraction, you have to first convert it into improper fraction. How will we convert? We will write 4 1 by 8 will become 8 multiplied by 4, which is 32, plus 1, which is 33 by 8. All right. Similarly, your 11 multiplied by 2 gives us 22, plus 10 becomes 32. It becomes 32 by 11. Children, I hope this is clear to you, because if you don't convert mixed fraction into improper fraction properly, then things are going to become extremely difficult for you. Is that clear, children? So please make sure that you practice how to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. All right. Here you have product of the numerators by product of the denominators. Previously, only I have told you I do not like this method, because this method is lengthy, it is more time consuming. Rather, I go for cancellation. What I do, I'll write both the fractions this way, 33 by 8 and 32 by 11. Now, children, remember what did I tell you? While cancelling out, you can only cancel out one number from the numerator and the other one should be the denominator, right? So what am I going to do here, children? You can see 33 and 11. They both can cancel out by 11. Whereas 8 and 32, they both can be cancelled out by 8. So we'll write 8 and 32. 8 one times. 32 how many times, children? 4 times. Okay. Similarly, 11 and 33 are I'm cancelling out by blue. 11 one times and 33 how many times, children? 3 times, because in 11's table 33 comes 3 times. Now, children, if you can see in the numerators, I have 3 multiplied by 4. You can see we have 3 multiplied by 4. 3 multiplied by 4 gives us 12. Whereas 1 multiplied by 1 gives us 1. Denominator in 1 is one and the same thing. Okay. Now here three fractions are given to you. Nothing to worry. Even if you have three fractions, the process remains same. You will write by the rule of multiplication, product of fractions is this. I will not follow this method because this I feel is very time consuming. Rather, I would do this way. I'll write 2 by 3 multiplied by 5 by 44 multiplied by 33 by 35. Okay. Now see which numbers can be cancelled out by which one. If you can see 44, 33, they both are divisible by 11. Children, divisibility by 11 at least till 99 is simple. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. So you can clearly see that 44 and 33 will cancel out by 11. Similarly, you can see 5 and 35 will cancel out by 5. So let's do this. In 11's table, 44 comes 4 times, 33 comes 3 times. Similarly, in 5's table, 5 comes 1 times and 35 comes 7 times. Can we cancel anything more? We will have to see. Children, now you see here there is 3 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator. Can we cancel them out? Yes, we can. Again, you see there is 2 in the numerator, 4 in the denominator. 2 cancels out 1 times, 4 cancels out 2 times. What are we left in the numerators? Nothing, that is 1, 1 and 1. 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 is giving me 1 in the numerator, and denominator 1, 2 and 7, which gives me 14. Children, don't you think that if you learn this concept of cancelling out, it's going to become extremely simple for you? Yes or no? All right. Now let's do the another question. Here again, three questions are given to you. Either you do it, in an authentic manner, that all the numerators multiplied together, like here it was, okay, or you multiply all the denominators together. But what will we prefer? We will prefer this way, that is cancellation. Now children, if you pay attention, you will see that 39 and 65, they both come in the table of 13. See children, for cancellation your tables concept should be extremely well. Okay, now if you see, 65 comes in the table of 13 5 times, 39 comes in the table of 13 3 times. 28. What is double of 28? It is 56. What am I going to write? I'll cancel 65 and 39. I'll write 65 5 times and 39 3 times. Similarly, 28 and 56. 28 goes 1 time, 56 goes 2 times. I'm repeating again, children, you will have to practice cancellation. You will have to practice tables for that. Otherwise, you will have to, do lots of calculations to calculate the answer. Now, children, here you see there is 5 in the denominator, 10 in the numerator. These two can be cancelled out. Similarly, here we have 3 in the numerator, 27 in the denominator. These two can also be cancelled out. See, in 3's table, 27 comes 9 times. Okay. And here there was 5 multiplied by 2, which is 10. 10 gets cancelled out by 10. So what are we left with? 1 by 9. Is this clear, children? Very good. Now, Abhi, I can see your hand raised. Last 10 minutes, I'm going to discuss the doubts, all right? Now children, again there are three fractions to be multiplied, but here you would see that all these three fractions are mixed fractions. So what is going to be our main thing? The main thing we are going to do is we are going to convert the mixed fractions into improper fractions. How do we do that? We will write product of fractions is product of numerators by product of denominators. Okay, here you see beta. 7 multiplied by 1 gives us 7 plus 4 gives us 11. What am I saying? 7. Just follow the pointers that I am showing. 7 multiplied by 1 is 7 plus 4 is 11 upon 7. Okay. Similarly, 22 multiplied by 1 is 22 plus 13 is 35 by 22. Okay. 15 multiplied by 1 is 15 plus 1 is 16. We get 16 by 15. Children, you will have to be very careful while doing the conversion from a mixed fraction to an improper fraction, because I have seen in my career that children, they know how to multiply, they know how to add, they do every step properly, but what is the thing they do wrong? In the beginning only they don't convert properly, and because of that they get no marks at all, because the starting step, the conversion is only wrong. So how do you expect to get marks in it? Okay, either you do it this way, or it's better you do it this way. Children, now you see 11 and 22. 11's table is always an easy target for me. Okay, 11 goes 1 times, 22 2 times. Similarly, 7 and 35, we know 7 fives are 35. So 7 and 35 get cancelled 1 times, 5 times. 11 and 22 gets cancelled 1 times, 2 times. Here I am having 16 by 15. We have 5 in the numerator, 15 in the denominator. 5 stable 1 times, 15 3 times. 2 stable 1 times, here 8 times. Okay, so 5 1 times, 3 times, 2 1 times, 8 times. Okay, what are we left with in the numerators? 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 8, which gives us 8. And in the denominators, we have 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3, which is 3. Is this clear, children? Okay, now pay attention. 8 by 3 is an improper fraction. Why do I say it is an improper fraction? Because children, clearly here the numerator is greater than the denominator, and whenever the numerator is greater than the denominator, what do? We convert it into mixed fraction. Children, when you are going to divide 8 by 3, 2 times 6, 2 is the remainder. Okay, you divided 8 by 3, 2 times 6, 2 is the remainder. What will you write? 2, 2 by 3, Q R by D. Is this clear, children? Make sure you follow all these steps, and these are really very important. Let's have one more question. Okay, we have 3 1 by 16 multiplied by 7 3 by 7 multiplied by 1 25 by 39. Children, as we can see that all these are mixed fractions, let us convert them into improper fractions. How will we do it? We'll do it this way. Okay, 16 multiplied by 3 plus 1, 16 multiplied by 3 is 48, plus 1 is 49 by 16. 7 multiplied by 7, 49, plus 3, 52 by 7. 39 multiplied by 1, 39, plus 25, 64 by 39. Is the conversion clear? Perfect. Next, what will we do? We'll simply follow this way. Children, 7 and 49 can be cancelled out with each other very easily. Okay. 16 and 64 can be cancelled out with each other. In 16's table, 64 comes 4 times. Children, I am repeating again and again. I want you all to be very good with tables. Use this lockdown period. Utilize this time. Make sure that all the tables are, you're thorough with all the tables, so that it is going to become really very easy for you. So please do that for me. Okay, 16 1 times, and 64 comes in the table of 16 4 times. Similarly, 7 and 49, 7 1 times, 49 7 times. 52 and 39 go in the table of 13. Okay, you should be remembering at least till 20. Here you can see that 39 goes in the table of 13 3 times, 52 4 times. Okay. Similarly, 7 1 times, 49 7 times. What are we left in the numerator? 7 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, which gives us 112. And in the denominators, we have 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3, which is 3. Okay. Children, here you can see that we have 112 by 3. Now children, clearly again it's an improper fraction, and we will have to convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction. How do we do that to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction? The first thing we do is we divide 112 by 3. We will get 37 as a quotient, 1 as a remainder, and 3 as the divisor only. Alright, children? Okay. Now comes a very extremely important concept. Okay. The important concept is usage of. Okay. The use of. Children, many a times we say, no, I ate two-thirds of the entire pizza. One-third of the class is busy with this thing. One-fifth of the girls have participated in sports. We keep on saying this way, right? Whenever we say this way, means of means nothing but to multiply. Is this clear, children? Okay. So whenever you get anything like anything which has of, two-thirds of a month or maybe 3/7 of a week or anything like that, you have to make sure that you are going to replace of by multiplication sign. Is this clear, children? Okay. Like for example, you are being told that you have to find 1 by 3 of 24. Now children, what will we do? We will write 1 by 3 of 24 by 1. 24 is a fraction, but a fraction can be, 24 is a whole number, but a whole number can be written as fraction. How can we write it? We can write it by 24 by 1. Alright, we have 1 by 3 of 24 by 1. Alright, now 1 by 3 of becomes multiplication. So 1 by 3 multiplied by 24 by 1. Children, here you see a 3 and 24 get cancelled with each other. 3 comes in the 24 comes in the table of 3 how many times? It comes 8 times. So we are left with 8 by 1, which is nothing but 8. I hope this is clear to you, children. Okay, very good. Suppose we have another question. 5 by 9 of 45. Whenever I have 5 by 9 of 45, what am I going to do? I am going to write 5 by 9 multiplied by 45 by 1. Why am I writing multiply? Because whenever there is off, I need to remember a very simple thing. If we have off, just convert it into multiply. Alright? Okay then. So what will we do? We'll write 5 by 9 multiplied by 45. Now children comes very important point. I have seen most of you doing cancelling 5 and 45. Ma'am, 5 and 45 get cancelled by each other. So we are going to cancel this. Never ever do this mistake. I'm repeating it. I have told you whenever you have to cancel out one number should be in numerator, another one should be in denominator, then only you can cancel, otherwise you are not allowed to cancel out. Okay, so don't even think of canceling 5 and 45. All right, here you can see 9 and 45. In 9's table 1 times, 45 comes 5 times. What are we left in the numerator? 5 multiplied by 5, 25. In the denominators we have 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1. So we are left with 25 by 1, which is nothing but 25. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, now children, till now we had something by something of a number. Now we could have some part of some, maybe meters, maybe some piece of cloth, maybe some kilometers, maybe some weight, maybe some distance, maybe days of a month. It could be anything. All right, so again the process remains same. 4 by 9 of 54 by 1 will be 4 by 9 multiplied by 54 by 1. All right, now how will we do this? You can see here, don't cancel 454 anyway. What will you do? In 9's table, 1 times 54 comes how many times? 6 times. We are left with 24. Now children, I want you to pay attention. In the previous questions, we didn't use any unit in the answer. But here, since in the question there was meters, we will have to write meters in the answer. Is this clear? If you do not write meters in the answer, your marks are going to get deducted. You have to be very aware of all these things. All right. Here you have 5 by 11 of rupees 220. If you ask me, ma'am, what does this question basically means? It means that if you divide 220 into 11 equal parts and take out 5 parts from that, how much will that account to? Okay. So we have 5 by 11 of 20, 220 by 1, because only 220 can be written as 220 by 1. Of will get changed to multiply. Now children, I told you 11 and 220, 11 stable 1 times, 220, 20 times. 5 into 20 remains 100. Remember to use unit. If I do not place unit over here, my marks are going to get deducted. I have to be very careful about these things. Alright. So this question basically meant if I took 220 rupees and divided them into equal parts, 11 equal parts, and take out 5 equal parts from them, I would be getting 100 rupees. Okay. Next we have 1 by 6 of an hour. Basically they want to say me 1 by 6 of means multiply an hour. Now what is an hour? Can I change 1 hour into something? An hour can be written as 60 minutes. Getting my point, children? Whenever you have, see, in the previous questions what you had rupees 1 220, you had some particular meters. But when you don't have something generalized is given to you, like of a year, of a week, of an hour, of a kilogram, or whatever, you will have to make sure that you convert it into one step lower. For example, if they are telling you of a meter, make sure you convert meters. What is one step lower to meters? Centimeters. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. You'll have to write this. If it is an hour, you will have to write 1 hour is 60 minutes. If it is a week, you will have to write 1 week is 7 days. Is this clear? So we will write 1 by 6 of 60 minutes, 1 by 6 of 60 by 1, of changes to multiplication. Now children, 6 and 60 get cancelled with each other how many times? 1 time and 10 times. Alright children, so here we are left with 10. 10 minutes. Make sure you write the unit, otherwise your marks are going to get deducted. Children, I focus again and again on marks because I have seen even really good children losing their marks because of this carelessness they do. I won't term it as silly mistakes or something like that. Rather, I would say they become careless while doing so. Okay, so please take care that what you do, you simply write the unit. You make sure that your unit is right. Next we have 9 by 20 of a meter. Now children, again, what is a meter? You'll have to convert it into something, right? So we'll write it as 9 by 20 of 100 centimeters, because we all know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. All right. So we will be having 9 by 20 of 100 by 1. It would be 9 by 20 into 100 by 1. Now children, here you see 20 stable 1 times and it comes 5 times. Okay, 20 multiplied by 5 is 100. What are we left with in the numerator? 9 multiplied by 5, which is 45. 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1. Whenever the denominator is 1, we don't write it. So we would be left with 45 centimeters. Is this clear, children? 5 by 6 of an year. Now what is 5 by 6 of an year? 1 year means what? 1 year means 365 days. But beta, what did I tell you? We convert it into one step low. Okay. So what will we do? We will write 1 year is equals to 12 months. 5 by 6 of 12 months. 5 by 6 multiplied by 12 by 1, and here we are going to do, you can clearly see 6 table 1 time and 6 table 2 times. Okay, so 12 comes 2 times in table of 6. So what am I left with? 5 multiplied by 2, which is 10. Is this clear, children? Very good. 7 by 2 of a kg, again the same thing. 1 kg is how many grams? 1000 grams. We'll do the same thing. 7 by 20 of 1000 by 1. 7 by 20 multiplied by 1000, 20. and 1000 get cancelled out with each other. How many times? 50 times. 7 multiplied by 5 is 35. So 7 multiplied by 50 would be 350. But remember, you put the unit. If you do not put unit, then again things are not going to settle down. Okay. One more question, let us see. 7 by 8 of a day. Children, one day means what? One day means 24 hours, right? So we are going to follow the same thing. In 8's table, 24 goes 3 times. 7 multiplied by 3 is 21 hours. Okay. 3 by 7 of a week. 1 week is 7 days. 7 get cancelled. We are left with 3 only. Okay. Now children, word problems, we'll be doing it in the next class. Alright. Now I'm going to